So I just got here on Friday, last week on Friday, and went straight into medicals and physicals, and I found out the news on Tuesday, so I had a couple days to kind of pack up my life and kind of just come to Montreal. But no, the transition's been amazing. The team's made it super easy. It reminds me of Vancouver, so it's been easy that way, and I love Vancouver, so to start actually playing the football is exciting. The CPL came around right when I was graduating, so I finished and then I got drafted right away. And then obviously I just tried to have a consistent season at Cavalry Football Club. I had stints with the Whitecaps when I was 18 and then Seattle Sounders in my third year of university, but never signed a pro contract up until that point. And it was a big learning curve for me, I think, not only on the field, but off it as well. I just wanted to kind of represent, you know, what our country is kind of all about, that we do have talent and we do have guys that deserve that opportunity, and I just try to amplify that. I think staying in Canada for me is super exciting because I have family kind of all across Canada that can come watch me play, and then also getting the chance to go back to Vancouver, my hometown, in front of my family and friends is something I thought about. Just staying in my country to play football, I think that was always a dream of mine growing up. I think I had a lot of lessons to learn in terms of what it took to be a pro and how to lead. I was the captain my last year at university, so they taught me a lot of things on how to, you know, properly lead a group of guys and how to handle yourself, and that it starts with you and kind of how you portray yourself, and kind of everyone else will follow. So obviously being coached by Thierry Henry was something I couldn't pass up. And obviously with the likes of, you know, Nacho Piatti, Maxi Ruti, those types of guys, I mean, it was a no-brainer for me. So I think a faster pace, obviously when you're playing with international players coming from everywhere, and just another professional level, it's going to be a higher level of play, higher level of consistency that you have to have throughout a whole season. You know, what it takes off the field that people don't see, the recovery of it, the diet of it, the exercise, the working out. I definitely, you know, had to take my stuff more seriously and kind of know, okay, this is where I want to go, and MLS was I wanted it to be a part of my future, and those are the kind of things that I had to get done to kind of get here. I was always a midfielder, so I really started playing center back just a couple years ago, and then I kind of just took off from there, just based on my stature, my abilities on the ball, my vision, things of that sort. And then I grew also too, which was, you know, a good thing. So I just kind of started playing the six, and then in 2018 I started playing center back, and the rest is kind of history. During the Canadian Championship I was injured, so I didn't even get to play against Montreal. But apparently after the game, Tommy Wheeldon Jr. and Remy Gard, the old manager, they had a conversation. He just basically said, hey, there's a kid not playing tonight, Joel Waterman, just keep an eye out for him. He's one for the future kind of thing, right? And that was the extent of their conversation. It's actually funny, I woke up one day to, you know, tweets and Instagram messages and emails being like, are you leaving Calgary? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. I definitely had to pinch myself a little bit, just knowing who I'll be coached by and the personnel here and that next level of football, and, you know, things just started to run through my mind. But at the end of the day, I just kind of thought about it. We're all just footballers. We're kind of just chasing after the same dream, and I love to play the game, and that's why I'm here, and I think that's why a lot of these guys are here. We just love to play, and I mean, you're going to have to step up your game, and you're going to have to, you know, there's obviously going to be learning curves and stuff that you don't know, and that's why you have the likes of Thierry Henry to kind of be there to, you know, tell you kind of what's up when things aren't going well, or things are going well, or they kind of keep you, you know, not too high and too low. And pen to paper, sign me up, because like I said, he's an international icon in the game, and, you know, arguably one of the best players in his prime, and, you know, with the clubs he's played for, his career speaks for itself. But we have a good relationship. We've kind of cracked some jokes back and forth to each other, so that's been kind of surreal again. Another had to pinch myself, but no, it's been good. I think I bring a certain calmness to the game too, especially being a center back now. I have a bit more time to play, a bit more time to scan the field, those types of things. I like to think I'm a pretty ball-playing center back, and I like to pass the ball, I like to move the ball, and I think that'll fit with you know, Thierry's style of, in his philosophy of football. Like, he wants to keep the ball, he wants to, you know, move other teams around and make people chase it. So I'm really looking forward to how I fit into that system, but absolutely no regret. If I'm in a Montreal Impact shirt, I'm going for 3 points, and that's it.